You know what I think we need? I think we need to go on a picnic. So let's paint. The best thing you can bring on a picnic is watermelon. How you like that? I'm going to tell you something. This might just be the easiest painting I've ever done. This is truly one of those paintings I think anybody can do. And believe me, if you want to paint this, I think the video is 20 minutes long, maybe a little bit longer, but it's an easy go. And I really love the way it came out. It really makes you want to go on a picnic. It's probably going to be a beautiful day today. I don't see any reason why I can't fill up a picnic basket with whatever. Doesn't it make you just want to eat natural things like fruit? I can't think of anything else. Oh man, I need to go get some watermelon. All right, let's get going with the video, and I'll show you how I did that. But this should be a fun one. Let's see how it goes. So I think the key to this is to make it look refreshing. I think the key to this is to make it look red and green and bright. All right. Well, the white is already there. It's right there. It's the paper. So I got to think about this. Now, there's a watermelon, cut watermelon. I have 3 slices of it. We have to have a lot of white. All right. So let's just first try to get a lot of red. Let's use the red. I'm not sure if that's the right red. That's not the right red. No. Is it because I've mixed it up with so many other colors? No, we gotta get a brighter red than that. Let's see, what's this over here? That's orange. I don't think I have a bright red in watercolor. However, I do think I have a bright red in gouache. So this might be a gouache painting. Does that look? So I gotta water down the gouache. Well, I'm gonna use that. That looks more red to me than these other reds from the watercolor. I'm a little disappointed because I was hoping to use just pure watercolor. But that's okay. I'm gonna use gouache. I'm gonna use gouache like watercolor. Maybe I'll mix a little white in it to make it more pinkish. All right, we'll just use that red. We'll use that gouache. I don't know if you can see it or not. See, I have some dried gouache in the top of the watercolor pan. And when it dries, you can still use it because you can reactivate it. All right, so let's paint the watercolor. I mean, a watermelon. Watercolor watermelon. All right, gotta think about this. Gonna have to really just think about this for a second here. All right, we're gonna make a slice of watermelon. Gotta make it very watercolory. Let the water do its thing. So that's a slice right there, like somebody took a bite out of it. I don't know. I'm just kind of winging this one. I'm curious how it's going to turn out. So, a little curve right there, and as you know, it gets lighter and then turns green down at the bottom, and then you get the seeds. All right, let's go back. Let's do another slice behind it. So that's going to be one edge. We're going to have another piece of watermelon behind it. We have to, like, this one is not bit. So let's see. Let me just get some red here. Remember, there's got to be white at the tip of it, so make it come out here. Make sure we keep that white there on that slice. And then this slice is going to have some white also at the top of it, reflecting off of the sunlight. Let's see, it says we got the white and the green. So this one's going to come down here. Let's keep that white right there. And then the next piece, let's just do one more. Make sure we keep that white there. There we go. Another piece of watermelon right there. Are you a watermelon fan? Do you like watermelon? I don't think I know anybody who doesn't like watermelon, except maybe it's the sloppiness that people who don't like it don't like. Okay, we got that. The white, gotta remember there's going to be green over here. All right, that's good enough. And we have the white coming off of there. Oh my goodness. All right. This is kind of fun, painting watermelon. This is kind of fun. Yeah. Let the water do its thing. Let the watercolor kind of leave some watercolor watermarks. Watercolor watermarks on watermelon. I sure hope my New York accent isn't getting in the way here. Everybody used to tell me I had a New York accent. I've lived in Florida so long. Maybe it's not completely there. But anyway, water with an R in it, right? All right, now let's get some green for this bottom here. Let's see, what color green do we want? Well, the green looks okay. All right, so we want to make. Remember, there's white and then there's green. So let me just make a little skinny line here. It's already looking like watermelon, isn't it? Isn't that cool? Okay. And a little bit of depth right there. It'll go out underneath it. And I think watermelon has all kinds of shades of green happening in the watermelon. So I'll put a little bit of yellow in there. Again, let the water do its thing. Let the watercolor do its thing. Yeah, I think it already looks like watermelon. All right. Now this one over here, I want this to be coming up like that. And just like that. A little bit of green. It's already looking watermelon-y. Watermelon-y. Oh my gosh. Melanie. Do you remember Melanie? Melanie Safka. Oh, can we talk about Melanie? I loved Melanie. She died recently, you know. This is the singer-songwriter who did the song Candles in the Rain. I hope you remember her. I never got to interview her on the radio. Robert and I tried a couple times and we never could get her. But anyway, she passed away recently. I always was campaigning for her to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I always felt like she was slighted. You know, she was in Woodstock, and she was very profound. She was a good writer. She said a lot of good things in her songs. You know, it's funny how people remember things like Brand New Key, and which was great also. I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I think that we should get together and try them out. Something, you'll see. Yeah. Well, she's in heaven now, and she's writing songs for the angels, right? That's what we believe, what we want to believe. Okay. How's this coming? I mean, is this looking like watermelon? Like, I didn't even need to do much, and it's looking like watermelon. Let's try to get this red in here. So that's the red and the white, and we gotta get this light green over here in a little bit. But first, I want to add some red here. Gotta keep the white up here too, because in the background we're gonna make it. Oops, we don't want it red in the background. No. That red doesn't belong there. Lift up the red. Lift up the red. Get that out of there. All right, let's. I'm really using dirty water here. All right, let's get some of that green. Get some really light green. Let's let the green do its thing here. Let the green melt into itself. That's looking like dirty water more than green. That's okay. Whoops. That's a little too green. I think I like the dirty water effect better. Yeah. There's that one, and then there's this one. Yeah, just let them slip together like that, I guess. Well, this is turning out differently than I imagined it would, but anyway, so watermelon and picnics seem to go together. We have a picnic basket too. We should go on a picnic. You want to do something? You want to do something to brighten your spirits? Yeah, go on a picnic. Don't just take like a bag of groceries to a picnic table. That's okay. Take a cooler with ice in it. Bring a frisbee. Throw a frisbee around. I think I'm going to do that. Bring a kite. Go fly a kite. I don't mean that in the derogatory way. All right, now I want to do something for this table here. Let me use this color, because the color red I wasn't going to use. I use this for the tablecloth. Make one of those, like red and white tablecloths. See if I can give the illusion of a checkerboard. We'll have to add some shadows to it to make it make sense. We already got the watercolor look, the watermelon look going, don't we? All right, let's go ahead and add like the edge of the table here, and then we're going to have all this undefined background. Let's put a lot of yellow in there, a lot of blue green. Let's just go ahead and make the background like you're at a picnic someplace, and there's a lot of trees in the distance. A lot of just let them mix up here. Do our best. We got to make sure we keep that white on the edge. I think the reason the white is so important to me is because I feel like that white is what makes it look fresh. It's what makes it look juicy, I think. I think right now, if you were just to show this to anybody, they would say it's watermelons. I don't think I need to do much more to make it look like watermelons, but I will do more. Okay. And I'm just mixing basically three colors, yellow and green and blue-green. Let's get this over here, right up against that edge. Keep that bite mark there. Keep that green there. I'm kind of liking this. Okay. This is a fun one. Oh my gosh. You know what the real kicker is going to be is when I put the seeds in it. I don't want seedless watermelon. No. I want seeds. I want the good old-fashioned spitting the seeds, shooting the seeds, the slippery. You get the slippery seeds. So right now, as you can tell, I'm just smudging the background, the back of the card. Just why not? Just get rid of all that red, because that red was just me experimenting for the sake of getting a red watermelon. So now I'm just smudging it everywhere, just because later on it'll be for an interesting back to the card. Once it dries, it won't be identifiable as anything, but this side will. Alright, now let's take some kind of a dark color. Maybe purple would be a good shadow color, huh? Not that dark. Let's just make some. Just give some shadows here. I don't know, is that working? I think that's working. Just a little bit darker here. I guess that works. I don't know. I'm not really sure if that works. Let's get some of this dark green. Oh, it's coming down into the front of the card. That's okay. It doesn't hurt anything. In fact, it helps it a little bit. A little bit more contrast. Can't get that. Dark green up against that bright red. That might make the red look a little darker. Yeah. That looks nice. That looks pretty good. See what this is. There we go. Put that like that. I think our watermelon is starting to happen here. That one. See, I tried to make 3 slices, but I'm not so sure I pulled that off too well. But it's kind of impressionistic anyway, so. Get some of these water spots over here. Pull them away from the watermelon. The word water is in this. If somebody's transcribing this, well, nobody transcribes anymore. AI does it all, right? But AI is going to have to be putting the word water everywhere. Water, water everywhere. Yeah. A little couple of dots there. Well, I think we got the look of watermelon for sure. There's no real reason to mess with it a whole lot. All right, let's take our little brush. One of the things that I kind of did on purpose was I let the red get dry so I could add some dark. I think let's just go ahead and go straight for the black. It seems to make sense. Make some watermelon seeds in the watermelon. Well, that was easy. Well, look at that. Whoa. I cannot tell you how easy this is. Do watermelon seeds have a pattern? I think they do. I think they sort of follow, like the circle of the watermelon. Just a few more. It's kind of fun to put them in there. All right, now the only thing I think I want to do let me take that red and wash it out a lot and kind of bring it up here. Just get some dirty red water, kind of bring it right up to the edge here. Keep it like that. There we go. And then over here, do the same thing. Kind of make it a little bit raggedy. A little bit watercolor-y. Make that bright spot on the edge, because that's, again, I think that's what makes it look juicy. That's what makes it look fresh. Is the light reflecting off the edge there. And I think I want to put something in the background besides green. Let me add some browns in there. And probably a vertical line or two wouldn't hurt. Representing something. Yeah, I like the idea of adding a little bit of brown in there. Maybe do the same thing down here too. Just to add some contrast. Okay, let's go ahead and add some vertical lines. Not really defined what they are, but probably tree trunks or fences or something. Something in the background. Let me see if I can pull some up. Let me get like some light colored lines in the background. Yeah, just some undefined things. Just some white spots. They don't have to be skinny lines, they can be wide vertical lines. All right. Well, I think we're ready for our picnic, kids. I think you should get a watermelon, put it in a refrigerator so it's nice and cold overnight, I guess. Doesn't have to be. If you have a cooler big enough to hold it. Well, I guess that's good enough. I don't know. I think I'm done. I think I'm done with the watermelon card. All right, how to paint a watermelon. I don't know. What do you think? Does it look good enough to eat? All right, that was fun. All right, you guys take care. I'll see you later. Bye.